Alright everybody, let's talk about a love story that's pure Hollywood legend. Not just any love story, this one's got glamour, drama, and more comebacks than a soap opera. I'm talking about Bennifer Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. For over 20 years, these two have kept us hooked. We've watched them fall in love, fall apart, and then, boom, fall right back in love again. It's the kind of story Hollywood wishes it could write, but this one's real. Why are we obsessed? Because we love a good gossip, and Bennifer delivers. From red carpets to paparazzi shots, their journey is a roller coaster you can't look away from. Their tale is an epic, full of twists, turns, and sequels. We've seen them go from the world's most talked-about couple to strangers, then back again. It's about fame, fortune, and finding your way back. Can true love conquer all, or at least a bad movie review? So buckle up, we're heading down a sparkly, sometimes confusing, always entertaining memory lane. We'll see how it started, how it fell apart, and how against all odds they found each other again. Sometimes fairy tales do come true, even in Hollywood. Especially in Hollywood, where anything can happen. Get your popcorn ready. This is the story of Bennifer, the romance we just can't quit. And honestly, why would we want to? It's too much fun. Let's dive in. From the first spark to the latest headline, this is the love story that keeps on giving. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just here for the drama, you're in for a treat. Because when it comes to Bennifer, the show is always just getting started. Ready? Let's go. Hollywood, eat your heart out. This is Bennifer. Let's rewind to 2002, a time of low-rise jeans and questionable haircuts. On the set of Giggly, something unexpected happened. The movie, not great. But the chemistry, electric. Ben Affleck met Jennifer Lopez. He was Hollywood's leading man, she was Jenny from the block. Sparks flew, even if the film fizzled. Rumors swirled before the director even called action. Their connection was undeniable, even if the movie's plot wasn't. Soon, the tabloids were obsessed. Giggly became infamous, but for Bennifer, it was the start of something huge. Sometimes the best things come from the most unexpected places. Giggly may have flopped, but it gave us Bennifer. And honestly, that's a win for all of us. Who knew a box office bomb could launch a legendary romance? Hollywood magic, right? The Bennifer era had officially begun. Thanks, Giggly, you did one thing right. Sometimes love finds you where you least expect it. And for Ben and Jen, it all started on a set no one remembers for the movie, but everyone remembers for the love story. Once Bennifer went public, everything went into overdrive. Red carpets, owned, magazine covers, everywhere. Paparazzi, couldn't get enough. Jennifer's Jenny from the Block video even starred Ben, blurring the line between art and real life. Then came the ring. A massive pink diamond that set a new standard for Hollywood proposals. Suddenly, pink diamonds were on everyone's wish list. They were the ultimate it couple, young, glamorous, and madly in love. Every move was headline news. Their public appearances were legendary, their chemistry undeniable. But the scrutiny was relentless. Every glance, every outfit, every rumor. Living under that microscope couldn't have been easy. Still, they smiled for the cameras and gave interviews, letting us all feel invested in their happiness. Bennifer wasn't just a couple. They were a brand, a phenomenon. It felt like their love would last forever. But in Hollywood, forever can be short-lived. Still, what a ride it was. They defined an era of celebrity romance. The world watched, fascinated as their love story unfolded. It was dazzling, dizzying, and unforgettable. Bennifer set the bar for Hollywood couples, and even as the pressure mounted, they kept shining. For a moment it seemed like nothing could break them. But as we know, every fairy tale has its challenges. The first chapter was pure magic, and the world was hooked. Bennifer had arrived, and Hollywood would never be the same. But the story was just getting started. Stay tuned. Just as we were dreaming of their wedding, everything changed. Days before the big day, Bennifer postponed their Santa Barbara ceremony, blaming overwhelming media attention. The frenzy was too much even for Hollywood royalty. Soon after, the unthinkable happened. Bennifer was over. The pink diamond returned, the fairy tale paused. The world was stunned. How could it end so suddenly? The breakup launched endless speculation and think pieces. Was it fame, pressure, or just bad timing? We may never know, but the heartbreak was real. It felt like a favorite show canceled on a cliffhanger. The end of Bennifer 1.0 marked the end of an era. But as we'd learn, this wasn't the final chapter. Sometimes love stories just need an intermission. And for Bennifer, the story was far from over. After the split, Ben and Jen took separate roads and both soared. Jennifer married Mark Anthony, had twins, and built a powerhouse career. She became a music and movie icon and a supermom. Ben married Jennifer Garner, had 3 kids, and reinvented himself as an Oscar-winning director. Both found new love, new families, and new successes. Bennifer became a nostalgic memory, until both their marriages ended. The world moved on, but the what if never quite faded. They navigated Hollywood's highs and lows, always in the spotlight. Ben was open about his struggles, Jennifer kept reinventing herself. Their lives ran parallel, successful, public, and always a little intertwined in the public's imagination. Most thought a reunion was impossible. Hollywood breakups are usually final, or are they? Sometimes the past has a way of catching up, and for Bennifer, fate wasn't finished yet. Fast forward nearly 20 years. Suddenly whispers started. Ben and Jen were spotted together. Paparazzi photos, secret visits, and vacations fueled the rumors. Was Bennifer back? The internet exploded. Memes, throwbacks, wild speculation. Every blurry photo was analyzed like a crime scene. Then Jennifer made it Instagram official. Bennifer was back. The world cheered. The comeback couple of the century had returned. After all those years, they'd found their way back. It was the ultimate romantic plot twist. Fans old and new were captivated. It felt like a Hollywood movie, but this was real life. Bennifer 2.0 was on and everyone was watching. Sometimes love really does get a second act. Their reunion was pure joy, a reminder that anything can happen. The world needed a feel-good story, and Bennifer delivered. It was surprising, delightful, and oh so satisfying. The love story we never thought we'd see again was back in the spotlight, and this time, it felt even sweeter. Bennifer was officially a thing, again. What a time to be alive. Hollywood, take notes. Bennifer 2.0 felt different, more mature, more real. They weren't hiding, they were out there, happy, and in love. The public cheered, and the memes were legendary. Ben's tired face became internet gold, but now he looked tired and happy. Then came the proposal this time, a green diamond, Jennifer's lucky color. It wasn't just a repeat, it was a new chapter. They'd lived, learned, and were ready for forever. First, a low-key Vegas wedding, just family, a pink Cadillac, and pure joy. Jennifer even changed her name to Jennifer Lynn Affleck. Then a glamorous celebration in Georgia, finally. The big wedding they missed the first time. They balanced public life with privacy, giving us just enough to keep us hooked. Ben still dodged the paparazzi, but with Jennifer he glowed. She looked happier than ever. After all the chaos, they found their safe harbor in each other. It's enough to make you believe in destiny, or at least in second chances. Their love story had come full circle, and this time, it felt built to last. Bennifer proved that sometimes the sequel really is better. They navigated fame with wisdom and heart, and gave us all a reason to believe in happy endings, or at least, happy new beginnings. Hollywood couldn't have scripted it better. Here's to Bennifer living proof that love can surprise you, and that sometimes the best stories really do get a second act. Cheers to that. Why are we still obsessed with Bennifer? Because everyone loves a comeback, and this is the ultimate one. It's about second chances, in love and in life. Both faced ups and downs, but found happiness together again. There's nostalgia for those who remember Bennifer 1.0, and excitement for a new generation. They bring old-school Hollywood glamour and undeniable chemistry. Their story is pure escapism, a real-life rom-com with a happy ending. It makes us believe true love can conquer all even after decades apart. It's a testament to not giving up on love or on great diamonds. Their journey taps into our hope for connection and happy endings. We root for them because their joy feels like a win for all of us. Life is full of surprises, and sometimes, the best ones are worth waiting for. Bennifer reminds us that love can be sweeter the second time around, and that's a story worth following. So there you have it. The epic saga of Bennifer. From giggly to Georgia, pink diamonds to green, heartbreak to reunion. Their story is more than a celebrity romance. It's a cultural phenomenon. It's about timing, growth, and maybe a little destiny. How many couples break up, live whole other lives, then find their way back? It's rare, and incredibly romantic. Their journey teaches us it's never too late for a second chance. People can grow, change, and sometimes love finds its way back. And yes, the internet will always make a meme out of Ben Affleck. But mostly it's a story about hope. Hope that love can survive the glare of fame and the noise of gossip. It's a modern fairy tale, Hollywood style. What's next for Bennifer? Who knows? That's part of the fun. Let their story remind you. Love can be surprising, resilient, and sometimes comes with a killer soundtrack. Here's to Bennifer. May their story keep inspiring us all, and may they always find good lighting for their selfies.